From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, as per the directions of the court, of which I have a copy, a Shivling has been found during the survey in the Gyanvapi mosque premises. And on the directions of the court, and I repeat, on the directions of the court, CRPF personnel have been asked by the court to ensure the security around this area where the Shivling has been found. So let me begin by saying, let us all be absolutely clear tonight that every single part of this process which is on and has been on at the Gyanvapi mosque premises is in complete and total accordance with the law of the land. The petitioners are only humbly and lawfully asking the courts for permission to pray. And hence, it is being established by the court as per the due legal process whether the place where they want to pray indeed has religious significance for the Hindu community. Nobody, and I repeat with all my conviction tonight, nobody has asked for a single brick in the mosque to be removed or a single brick to be demolished. So my contention tonight is this, that Mr. Owaisi as usual is lying. Mr. Owaisi is knowingly uttering falsehood after falsehood after falsehood to rile up sentiments and create an undercurrent of anger in the Muslim community in this country. And we must not allow this. To everyone in this country, to every citizen, in every religion, I ask you tonight to question Owaisi on whether he's knowingly mutilating the contents of the petition to mislead the Muslims, in the exact same way that he and others did during the anti-CA protests. And to you I say, and I plead, and I ask, speak up and question people like Owaisi. Question him because we cannot afford communal tensions in this country. And on your behalf, and on the behalf of every right-thinking citizen in this country, I will be questioning his logic tonight and him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's debate. Petitioners say, Baba mil gaye. Claim the Shivling has been unearthed and a section is already fear-mongering. But will all sides accept the survey tomorrow? That's debate number one. And debate number two this evening, ladies and gentlemen, after the sexist, misogynistic humiliation of a class 10 girl, the Samastha defends it, saying girls should have lajja. Tonight it's time to shame the sexist. That's debate number two. And debate number three this evening, horrific clean chit to terrorists as the Gupkar gang. The Gupkar gang blames the film Kashmir Files for the targeted Pandit killing. What's going on? That's debate number three. And here are the headlines. This Monday evening on the Debate Tonight.
खुश हैं इस स्थिति से। सर्वे कमीशन की जांच से जो है, सर्वे कमीशन देखे कुछ मर्यादा होती है, बस खाली एक लाइन में है कि बाबा मिल गए।
Baba mil gaye, say the petitioners. Has the Shivling been spotted inside the Gyanvapi mosque premises? And court orders Shivling at Gyanvapi to be secured. Will the truth now emerge?
तो बाबरी मस्जिद को मुझसे छीन लिया गया। अब हम वही 19-20 साल के बच्चों की आंखों के सामने दोबारा मस्जिद को नहीं खोएंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला।
And OIC leads the brigade questioning the courts on the Gyanvapi Truth Survey, says it will and will remain a mosque. From humiliating a girl on stage to defending it outright, sexism tape sparks major nationwide debate. And Farooq Abdullah was the chief minister during the 1990 Kashmiri Pandit genocide, says the movie Kashmir Files killed Rahul Bhatt. And 20 days after Republic's campaign against open wires, another man electrocuted in Bengaluru. The Gyanvapi survey may have concluded today, but it is just the start of unraveling the truth of the history of the location. Today, a purported Shivling has been found in the masjid complex. The Hindu petitioners are saying, Baba mil gaye. They're claiming they've been proven right. And the political opportunists are rushing to create a Babri equalization. But can the Hindu history of Gyanvapi not be looked at? Should it be completely dismissed? Can it be dismissed anymore? Here are the developments of the day and then the big debate.
On the last day of the survey of the Gyanvapi Masjid and complex, amid tight security and due restrictions, the final leg of the videography was completed.
सब शूट हो गया। सब शूट हो गया। लगभग कम से कम हजार फोटो तो खींच के दिए ही होंगे। अच्छा। एक अंदाज कर रहे हैं।
A Shivling was purportedly recovered. That's what the Hindu side is claiming.
हम लोग जो है खुश हैं इस स्थिति से। सर्वे कमीशन की जांच से जो है, सर्वे कमीशन देखे कुछ मर्यादा होती है, बस खाली एक लाइन में है कि बाबा मिल गए।
Today at around 10:15 a.m., the process of carrying out survey inside the Gyanvapi mosque took a dramatic turn, and soon after that, the Hindu petitioners moved to local court demanding that the area should now be sealed. After listening to the prayers of Hindu petitioner, the court has now directed the senior officers of district administration to seal the area, and amidst the presence of these senior officers, the area is now being sealed.
The Gyanvapi Masjid side has hit out questioning both the findings and the subsequent court order.
An advocate commissioner has been issued. He has to file his report after getting the inspection and after getting the video recording as per the order of the court. And till now, the Vakil Commissioner has not submitted his report. Unless the report is submitted, any statement before filing up the statement is incorrect, rather it is illegal. I am unable to say anything regarding on this subject, and before filing up the Vakil Commissioner report, if any statement shall be given by any of the party, it is illegal and it is against the law.
The AIMIM chief has used the opportunity to ignite fears of another Babri.
मैं 21 साल का था तो बाबरी मस्जिद को मुझसे छीन लिया गया। अब हम वही 19-20 साल के बच्चों की आंखों के सामने दोबारा मस्जिद को नहीं खोएंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला।
Mehbooba Mufti is storming in to communalize the issue.
आज ये मस्जिद, कल वो मस्जिद, परसों वो मस्जिद। मैं तो बार-बार अपने मुसलमान भाइयों से कहती हूँ कि इनको बोलो एक ही बार हमें मस्जिदों की लिस्ट बताओ जिस पे आपकी नजर है। अभी ज्ञानवापी मस्जिद उसके ऊपर भी पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, क्या उसको लेने के बाद ये सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा?
But why create paranoia over the alleged Shivling finding when everything is happening as per the court of law and no one is calling for the destruction of a masjid?
इस सत्य को सामने नहीं आने देना चाह रहे थे। इस जगह को मुझे बताया गया है कि वजू के लिए उन्होंने टैंक बना दिया था। वहां पे हाथ पैर धोते थे। एक वृत्ति है जो वृत्ति ये कहती थी कि तोड़ो मंदिरों को, अपमानित करो, यह वृत्ति का अब समाप्त होना चाहिए। सब धर्मों के स्थानों का, सब धर्मों के प्रतीकों का आदर करना चाहिए और आज़ाद भारत ऐसा कराने में अब सक्षम है।
Can those who rush to glorify the Mughals in general and Aurangzeb in particular dismiss the survey findings before they are even out now? They whitewashed Aurangzeb, they glorified the Mughal Empire, and they denied the temple demolition reality. Will they give credence to the survey? Fact is, in any other region, in any other religion, such a finding would be celebrated, whether it is in the church in Israel, the mosque in Tiberias, or the Akbarbadi Masjid. As the countdown to the Gyanvapi hearing on the survey report begins, can there be any room to create a shadow of doubt over the sub judice matter? Let's debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, if truly hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, if really hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, if without doubt proven by the court, scientifically and otherwise legally valid, hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, which means that if the Shivling has been found, if truly Baba Mil Gaye, then let the court decide what to do next. And I welcome tonight, and I wonder if good sense will prevail on Waris Pathan, whose leader, Asaduddin Owaisi, has been lying with a straight face, uttering falsehood after falsehood after falsehood, most shamelessly. And Waris Pathan comes to defend him. I don't know why. Nupur Sharma of the BJP, Sadhvi Jaya Bharti, well-known Hindu scholar, Professor Kapil Kumar, historian, Sankrant Sanu, author and columnist, Zeba Yasmin, national spokesperson, Samajwadi Party, Sarfaraz Wani, political analyst, and Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, Islamic scholar, on the most democratic debate on national television. You see, Waris, you and I need to have a chat, and you need to stop coming with prepared statements, okay? And you need to answer the question. But listen, I have with me a piece of paper. Please have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Not in my handwriting, I have not printed it, it's simply a photocopy. It says, हिंदी में है, पढ़ के सुनाऊंगा दोस्तों. It says कि प्रार्थना पत्र वगैरह वगैरह प्रस्तुत कर कहा गया है कि आज दिनांक 16/5/2022 को शिवलिंग मस्जिद कॉम्प्लेक्स के अंदर दौरान कमीशन पाया गया है. शिवलिंग पाया गया है. I repeat, court document. What is not my document, not Republic TV document, huh? पाया गया है, the court document says, and goes on to say, ये बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण साक्ष्य है, इसलिए सीआरपीएफ कमांडेंट को आदेशित किया जाता है कि इसे सील कर दे. I mean, do we realize the colossal significance of what is written here? I'm not saying anything. The court is saying, Nupur, I'm translating this for the benefit of everyone, that during the course of this survey, a shivling has been found, which is a very, very important piece of evidence, and hence it is important to preserve the evidence and ensure that nobody tampers with it, and hence the CRPF personnel be duty-bound. The CRPF commander has been told to deploy people at the site to ensure the protection of what has been found, which is of tremendous religious and historic significance. It's a fact. Now,
well,
Nupur did not put the shivling there.
A very startling revelation I want to make before the nation. No, I want to make a very startling revelation before the nation. Arnab, just now I was sitting on a channel and I am saying from the horse's mouth. The advocate who represented the matter, Vishnu Jain, he said before the entire nation that today we went before the court, we did not have any photographs, we had no videos, as mobile were not allowed. Merely on our bare words, the honorable court granted us stay. Now, is this allowed in our country? Without any proof, without any evidence, the court grants him stay after making this statement. He ran away from the
this is what I don't like, straight disrespect for the court from someone who claims to be a lawyer. Is this all that you will do? I'm so sorry. I think you should take back your words. I think you should apologize right now on television. I think you owe an apology to the legal process. You've just shown that you have no faith in the fundamentals of the legal process. I condemn you. I condemn you for taking that stand.
I will get you the video from that channel.
I condemn you for taking that stand.
From the channel. Without placing any evidence before the civil court, they got an order of stay. Today, and I said, I would like the Supreme Court to take cognizance of this, that yesterday, that is today, the petitioner went before the civil court without any evidence, without any photograph, and he said that yes, we wanted to protect it. And I show some evidence, without looking at the evidence, justice as passed
I think the problem with you is, Waris, thank you. Waris, thank you. Waris, thank you. I was told when I was a child.
The caretaker of the Gyanvapi Masjid Mosque has said that there is no Shivling. It is a water fountain. Who is fighting the cases for
Okay, Waris, thank you. Waris, I say for a second time, thank you.
22
Why don't you understand when someone says thank you, it's another way to ask you to stop. Thank you, Waris. Don't get worked up. Your BP is shooting up. I don't know why. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Goswami. You don't want to listen to the truth, Mr. Goswami. The problem is this. I am speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. Call Mr. Vishnu Jain. Call him today. He made this statement before a news channel. I don't want to name the news channel. And he went away after making this statement that without showing any photograph, he got this order.
1 minute. Now, please, Nupur, before you come in, Nupur, first of all, Waris will stop.
How can you give a stay without showing any document?
You know.
And you are making hue and cry. Are Baba mil gaye. There is only fountain. Arnab, oh, fountain is there. Caretaker of the mosque, Yasir has made this startling revelation. He stated so before so many channels. So, and this is the violation of 1991 places of worship.
You have to allow me.
Okay, I thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Waris. I appreciate your introductory comments in the course of this debate, and I thank you. I request you. I'm putting the volume down, and I'm taking the debate forward. And I would like to place on record that it is very, very unfortunate that that a spokesperson of a political party and lawyer has attacked the court on this program. Nupur is responding. Debate is open. Calm down. Nupur is responding. Debate is open. Nupur Sharma from the BJP side.
Arnab. Good evening, Arnab. Good evening, Arnab, to you, to co-panelists, and also to your viewers. Well, the entire fallacy of the rant of Mr. Waris Pathan, who you like to call a lawyer, but I have full doubts on, is basically this. That we should, that Vishnu Shankar Jain did not have a photograph, so let's attack the court. But we must in all entirety believe, Arnab, you have to please put it down.
She's a practicing lawyer.
I'm not actually, please, I went to law faculty where people like you don't even get admission. Now allow me to complete. You will never be able to clear the examination of law faculty in Delhi University. Now please, Now the interesting part is, Arnab, that Vishnu Shankar Jain, it's his word against Vishnu Shankar Jain's word. That Vishnu Shankar Jain said so and so and so and so on channel. And we should believe whatever Varis says. And whatever Vishnu said and argued before the courts, the court's discretion is under attack, as per this madrasa-educated lawyer, Mr. Waris Pathan. But at the same time, we should doubt what Vishnu is saying. We should doubt what the court has adjudicated upon. But we should show full faith on the caretaker of the masjid, who says it's a fountain, not a shivling. Now, question number 1 to you is, please present the photograph of the fountain. If you have the audacity to ask a Vishnu Shankar Jain for a photograph or a video of a shivling found in the masjid parisar, I also, with the same audacity, I'll ask you, show me the picture of the fountain which the caretaker is looking after for so many years. I mean, this is rubbish. And Arnab, I'll be honest to you, reality is because even the caretaker doesn't have a photograph. Anybody who's been to Kashi, Arnab, would realize, have you ever seen in any Hindu temple, Arnab, that the backside of Nandi is facing the Shivling? Have you seen the parisar of the mosque, Arnab?
I will only say, Waris, I will only say,
I have seen it.
Now Waris, you must not constantly heckle, so I'll substitute with the SP spoken on the other side. I want 4 on the panel.
I have one question, Arnab. Arnab, I have one question. Have you ever heard of a mosque being named Gyanvapi? The name Gyan is after the Gyan Kuan or Gyan Well. The audacity of fundamentalist, madrasa-educated people like Waris and his ilka is simply this. If Hindus were to destroy their gods, there would be riots on the street.
I wish to intervene on the debate, Nupur. Allow me a minute. Sadhvi, I see your hand. I'm coming to you. And I want to remind with all seriousness to everyone watching this program tonight that we have a choice today. And what is the choice before us? Do we follow the law or not follow the law? Do we respect the court or not respect the court? Or do we become a parallel court, a parallel system? Say, hell with the Constitution, we don't care. My question tonight is this. Allow me, please. And I heard Owaisi say today, I heard Owaisi say today, 1 minute please, allow me, please, allow me. No, I tell you one thing, 1 second, please. Allow me a minute. You see, Maulana Sayyidul Qadri and Sadhvi Jayabharti will be on the debate. And I'm setting a rule that we will not say anything that disrespects any religion. We will argue rationally. And my question, Maulana, is this. See, in a secular democracy, you have to respect everyone's sentiment. You have come on my program on innumerable occasions, Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, and you have said, Arnab, respect my religious sentiment. And I have said to you, yes, I respect your religious sentiment, but you must not do things that are not in accordance with the law. But essentially, I respect your religious sentiment. Now, today, the claim that a Shivling has been found within the premises of the masjid complex is not a claim that can be taken at face value. I agree. It is a claim which will have to be verified and checked by due process by experts. I can't say that because petitioners are saying Baba mil gaya, I'll go by that. I won't go by that. It's a claim. They are saying jiski Nandi pratishtha kar rahi thi, and they are chanting Har Har Mahadev, but I'm not going by what they are saying, okay? I'm saying if there is a Hindu connection of Gyanvapi which has been found, which is acknowledged, and if there are pictures showing the exact site from where the Shivling was recovered, then it is, without doubt, you will appreciate, it is a finding of great religious and historical significance. Then, what are the petitioners asking for? The petitioners are simply saying, please, I humbly ask you, please let us pray. Nobody is saying Owaisi is lying. Nobody is talking about breaking a mosque or demolishing a mosque. But they are saying that, see, this is a very, very ancient, many thousands of years old place of religious significance to the Hindus, and that significance cannot be erased because Aurangzeb wanted it erased. Significance stays, you see. You know, so many times people wanted to raise Somnath, but Somnath's significance would stay. Even if Somnath would not have been rebuilt in the way it has been, the significance would stay. How can you say, Maulana, you may find it significant, we may find it significant, we may find a Shivling, we may find the history you are saying is correct, but go to hell, you don't have the right to pray. That will be very, 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 very against the secular fabric of this country. So, Maulana, I want you to breathe a little and understand what I'm telling you? Do you understand what I'm telling you? I now want you to tell Sadhvi Jayabharti why she, not as a Hindu scholar, but as a Hindu practitioner, should be denied the right to pray. Please tell her. Don't tell me, you tell her.
Let me answer you. Look, first of all, Masjid-e-Ilm ka Kuan or Masjid-e-Gyanvapi Masjid, you have found, they are claiming that they have found some Shivling over there. But if you go across the world, wherever there is a pond of water, we call it as a house, Wazu ka house. In Wazu ka house, everywhere in the masjid, even in, if you come to Makkah Masjid in Hyderabad or you go to Masjid-e-Yahya Pasha in Hyderabad, you will find there is a one fountain column in the middle. And if they have, I am assuming that they have done a mischievous claim or they have done a mistake, maybe.
Okay.
It might be a fountain column in the middle of the house. That is like a water pond to do wuzu, ablution. First point. Second point is this survey itself, I think it's against the constitution.
Why is
Because
it against the constitution? Please tell me.
Parliament
Please
Act
tell me, why is it against the constitution?
Yeah, because there is there is a act already passed by our parliament. No country, nowhere in the world that the Parliament Act will be violated by the lower courts.
But how is it being violated by the courts when there is no change being sought to the mosque? See, I'll tell you one thing. I think you're preempting a lot of things, and I think you need to slow down and think a little logically. Maulana, I need you to understand one thing. See,
Sir,
no, Maulana, listen to me, no,
Arnab,
please. Well, you listen to me for a minute.
Arnab, please
5
try
seconds.
to understand.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm very focused.
Survey report
5
is
seconds.
submitted, the propaganda machinery is already on the roads. They have started propaganda. They are like
propaganda machinery is not part of the legal process. You're not understanding the legal process.
It's a propaganda war.
Gentlemen, enough. May I now come
Okay,
in?
Sadhvi wants to
Arnab,
respond. Ladies and gentlemen,
Arnab,
sensitive
may I
and
come in
important
with the
debate.
gentleman?
Sadhvi Jayabharti.
Yeah, right. Right. You asked the gentleman a question that why should I as a Hindu practitioner should be denied my right to pray. However, he did not respond to that answer, and I wasn't even expecting him to give a straight answer. So he's done what he should be, but I'm gonna need a little more time because I want to respond to a few few questions that have been coming across in the whole debate. One thing I want to respond to Mr. Varis is he or Mr. Maulana or anybody from this Maulana and Madarsa community, for that matter anybody, has no authority to interpret the law. Courts are sitting and people who are pandits of law and the judges and the benches are there who will interpret it. So you cannot instigate, do the fear mongering. One thing, they have been saying the
Varis,
court.
let her complete, please. Varis, please let her complete. Varis, it's fair to let her complete. Thank you so much.
Mr. Varis, when you were
Thank you so
speaking,
much.
I
She
was
did not
listening
interrupt you.
patiently.
She did not interrupt you. You should listen to the full argument. Thank you so much. Much obliged.
You have historically the habit of attacking everybody. Can you for one point in time stop attacking and be human and be listening? Every time you people do is attack a court, attack a community, attack a faith. Do you have anything else in your practices to do? Simply attacking, attacking and attacking. Listen, if it is not about only a fountain or a shivling, shivling is the most important finding of the survey.
Yes.
There were many other objects that were found. No, I'm not taking my point back. I'm making my point. If you have the right to make your point, I'm making it now, and now you listen, please. Enough is enough.
Yes. What enough?
Now listen,
What enough?
another thing, you don't interpret law for me or I don't interpret law for you. Court is sitting there, the case is going on. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
calm down.
Okay,
Calm down.
just don't try and do this, heckling over here. Another thing
please.
is, Arnab, another point is here, you in the beginning of the debate, you opened it in a very right note that on the directions of the court. Everything that's happening there, the people who wanted their right to pray in that particular place, in that particular temple, they went to the court. They did not do anything unlawful. The court is listening to their request, their petition, and court is responding.
So let this course be completed and be through. And you are, why you are doing this? You are doing this because you know that you have a habit that we will walk over your head. You let us walk over your head, and if you react to our walking over your head, then we will be attacking you. We will be calling that you're a propagandist.
I want to at this time, since I'm opening the debate, and I want to bring in Zeba in, I want to bring in Professor Kapil Kumar, I want to bring in Zeba, I want to bring in Sarfraz Wani, and I want to bring in Sankrant Sanu. But I want everyone to, first of all, and most importantly, I want everyone to remain. I want everyone to remain calm. I want everyone to remain calm, and please understand that I do not understand why some people have suddenly, Zeba, become Aurangzeb fans. And I believe that if anyone knows the utter atrocities that the bigot, fanatic, intolerant Aurangzeb committed on the Hindu community of this country, then by professing admiration for Aurangzeb is only another way of deliberately trying to needle and provoke the Hindu community. And I think we must all be courageous enough to say that is unnecessary. Are we? Are we, Sarfraz Wani and Zeba? Let me ask you, Zeba. Are we courageous enough to say, stop this Aurangzeb worship? Stop making him an icon? Stop trying to deliberately anger the Hindu community of this country, which is going as per the due legal process in this case? Would you say that, Zeba? I think you should. And then I'll ask the next question.
Arnab, I really, wonder who you're talking about. I don't find anybody, fan of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb is a past, and taking the past wouldn't resolve any solutions right now. What Samajwadi Party stands for peace, harmony and unity in the country. What we expect from the court is to give judgment, to listen to both the sides. One side who is saying that Mandir was demolished and Masjid was built, and the other side who has been following, offering namaz there for so many years. So both the sides should be heard properly and the judgment should be given. And Samajwadi Party, being a responsible citizen of India, we will abide by the verdict of the court as we used to do earlier.
Sadhvi.
But I really want to interfere in between. As Arnab, I stand with you. You said every religion.
Arnab, it's very easy. It's very easy for them. It's very easy. You call Aurangzeb a past when it doesn't suit you, and you call Aurangzeb, your icon when it suits you. It's all the matter of a convenience for them.
It's not you who are going to decide, ma'am. It's not you. It's not you
we are talking
who
what is we are seeing. If there has been an iota of a national spirit from the community you are representing at the moment, if the iota of the national spirit, nobody should have been fear-mongering and vindicating on us. I would have heard that, okay,
I can't let you. I can't let you.
Zeba is countering you. 1 minute. Sadhvi, let Zeba counter you, because I can't hear both at the same time. And viewers, I want to tell you the survey is yet to be read in court, yet to be heard in court. Let's not jump the gun. You see, I agree with you. But my question is, Zeba, and I want to bring in Professor Kapil Kumar, who's waiting anxiously to join the debate. Viewers, here's the situation. This survey report is yet to be heard in court. Professor Kumar, some people are jumping the gun. According to Zeba, the Hindu community is jumping the gun. Am I right, Zeba? Or if not to you, according to Waris Pathan, or according to Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, those who are saying Baba Mil Gaya are jumping the gun. And I say, let's wait for tomorrow's hearing, Professor Kumar. When the matter is to be heard tomorrow in the Varanasi court and the survey report will be tabled, why start already casting a doubt over the findings? Why? Professor Kumar, yes.
I have some 3-4 basic things to ask. My first question is, some of these Islamic scholars, they come and say on the TV channels that no masjid can be built on a land on which the other community was worshipping. It is haram. The hadith says that. Okay. Now my question is that this place, during Babar's time, there was no mosque. Humayun time, there was no mosque. Akbar time, there was no mosque. Jahangir time, there was no mosque. Shah Jahan time, there was no mosque. Then suddenly from where this mosque emerged in that area of the temple complex. And then you look at the architecture and all whatever is there. That is one. Second thing I want to ask them is, forget this Gyanvapi Masjid for a minute. And they are accusing Hindus of claiming it. May I ask them this question, that why in Austria, where a church is there, Muslims are demanding that this church should be demolished because it was a mosque? Why the Hafika Mosque in Turkey, which was a church, was converted into a mosque? Why in Siracusa in Italy, or at many places in Spain this happened? And when
in
making
Turkey, they have
mosque is haram
the church.
on another place
in
of
the
worship,
US,
why now?
hundreds
Why
of
now?
churches were sold
One
out.
second. Why
Muslims
now in
have
England?
purchased that one.
Why?
Don't mislead
Listen,
in the
why?
national channel, please.
Purchase the churches.
Don't mislead.
So in
They
any
have
case,
purchased that
purchasing
land.
doesn't mean anything.
No, but here
Already
you
a
see.
church was,
But here you
yes,
see.
the church was there.
No,
This is what. This is what you do.
The point being, if I just take this, Professor Kumar, I want to ask a question. Here's one point. I know. See, here's one point. Let me get Sankrant Sanu also in. Let me get Sankrant Sanu also in and Sarfaraz Wani also in. Let's just ask ourselves a question. Earlier in the debate, Sarfaraz, just listen to the question. Listen to the straight logic from my side. Straight. Okay, not angular, straight logic. Earlier on the debate, our dear friend Maulana Saeedul Qadri made the presentation and he said that you see near many Muslim shrines, near many mosques, there is a water body. Correct? And so he said this water body has nothing to do with the Hindu faith.
Yes.
No. He therefore says, his argument being, the water body in this case, Gyanvapi,
there are fountains
allow me to, allow me to
Arnab,
No, I want to make my point. Sarfaraz, 1 minute. Sarfaraz, I'm on a point. Listen to my point. Don't be worried. I'm saying, he's saying the water body has been permanently attached to the mosque. Okay? Then my question being, Mr. Sanu, if a Shivling has been found, or other items of Hindu religious significance have been found at the place, immobile objects, which cannot walk there on their own, which predate the 16th century. I repeat, which predate the 16th century. Should we not come to the assumption, and it therefore becomes an incontrovertible fact, that the mosque has been built in an area which perhaps before 1669 had and was a place of Hindu religious worship? Let's be logical here. No.
Arnab, can I reply
No.
to this?
Did you even listen to my question?
I think
Mr. Sanu, did he not listen to my point?
Arnab, can I reply to you on this?
You want to reply, then please reply. But if you want to make a statement without answering my question.
Please give me a patient hearing.
Let me
patient
respond.
You had talked much about law.
Arnab,
Let me talk about law now.
The first point I really want to make here.
No, you're not answering my question. One of you at a time. I'll come to you on the law legal aspect, but for now I bring in Mr. Sanu because you're not answering my question. You're going into a different legal aspect which was not attached to my question. Mine was a question of historical fact, and I want to go back on this aspect to Maulana, since he raised the point.
The topic has been sealed by 1995.
No, I'll come back to you on this. I'll replace you with Maulana for now. Maulana and Sankrant Sanu.
The issue of the historical fact. The issue of the historical fact is the most important issue, and we have to. One of the things that people have said before also is that we want harmony in this matter, but there is no harmony without truth and reconciliation. So the very first thing we have to go to is look at the truth of the matter. In fact, in this particular case, the fact that the Kashi Vishwanath temple has been destroyed, there is ample evidence. I'm actually holding up a court record. This is from the book on Aurangzeb that has got primary source court record, where the court record of Aurangzeb himself says that the Kashi Vishwanath temple was destroyed on the orders of Emperor Aurangzeb. The fact that the Nandi is pointing towards the destroyed structure is again proof. The fact that you see the wall of the remaining temple. So the facts, the facts are not even the question. The question is how do we?
Parliament has passed an
Exactly, and there are thousands.
It is a part of our constitution.
Thousands
it is a part of our law. That
there
is why it is the act was passed.
That were
We
destroyed.
know the history.
There were
Don't
thousands
the
of
history.
temples on which
Let us maintain
mosques were
the
put,
harmony and
right?
peace of this country.
So if we really want harmony, we have to begin first with truth.
That is
and the
why
truth
the
is
Supreme Court,
that there have been many temples that have been destroyed. Once we get
places of worship,
so we will let the court go through the process.
It will
we will let the court go through the process, but I'd respectfully ask my Muslim brothers, I would respectfully ask my Muslim brothers to let the court go through the process. But let us say that the court finds that the truth of the matter is exactly what was said.
Then violating the act which was passed.
Nobody wants a repeat of the Ayodhya
I'd like to invite back on the debate. I would like to invite back on the debate. I would like to invite back on the debate. 1 minute. Zeba, I'd like to invite Zeba back on the debate with Nupur. And my question to Zeba, my second question to Zeba is this. Zeba, you maintained a little bit of a middle of the road position in your introductory comments, which is fine. That is a political stand of your party. I respect that. Now you tell me one thing. Just tell me one thing. This petition, which is ongoing, is it about the right to pray or is it about breaking a mosque? Simple, because I want you to answer it. Is it about the right to pray or is it about breaking a mosque? Let's establish the facts here. What is it?
Yeah, it is about right to pray every day. Earlier, court gave the permission for 1 day in a month, but now they are asking for every day.
So it's about the right to pray. So it's about the right to pray. Therefore, would you kindly, and can I have Waris on the screen, would you kindly, Zeba, having acknowledged the fact that it is about the right to pray, tell Waris Pathan on the program, that he and his leader Asaduddin Owaisi should stop lying that there is a possibility of the mosque being demolished. Just say it to him, nothing will happen. Say it to him.
See, Arnab, the perception is being built because right now BJP spokesperson was explaining the meaning of Gyanvapi, so intention gets clear that what they are up to. I would like to question her statement also when she said that Madrasa pass out advocate. Madrasa pass out advocate, this line was given by BJP spokesperson. What did you mean by this?
But you're not objecting. You are not objecting to the fact that Waris also called Nupur. Waris, 1 minute. Now you are aware. I'm not questioning anyone's knowledge. Sometimes we do these in jest. But the fact is that she said, you see, I'm a graduate of the Faculty of Law, Delhi University, and if I'm not mistaken, I think from the London School of Economics. But Waris also said to her that you are from the Nagpur School or RSS School of Law. So I think you are distracted from the subject. However, having made that point, my question is to Waris. Waris, listen here. Look at the camera. Don't look down. Don't look up. Don't call Owaisi for help. Stop SMSing Asad on the program. I know he's messaging you right now and saying, Waris, Arnab is simply destroying your argument. And I know that you are telling him, don't worry, I'll give it a better shot. But the problem is, you should message Asad back. You should message Asad back and tell him. You should message Asad back and tell him that Arnab is challenging you to come one-to-one with him. That he's one anchor who you don't like to face. Maybe you're worried about the consequences. But have no fear. Arnab is here. Come here and face him. And my question to you is this. My question to you is this, Asad. 1 minute. Not Asad yet. Waris, look, Waris, answer my question. Don't run. Don't be like a scared hare on my program. Now listen to me. My question to you is this. No, you're not running away. You're not. Catch him, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let him run. Don't let Waris run. Waris, don't run. Waris, stop running. My question to you is it about the right to pray, or is it about breaking a mosque, the petition? Please just answer. Is it option 1, right to pray?
We have experienced what happened in the Babri Masjid case in 1948. अचानक रात में मूर्ति प्रकट हो गई. We prayed our Isha
He's caught red-handed. I don't know what to say.
Then Rajiv Gandhi opened the lock.
He's been caught red-handed.
And then what the entire nation saw?
A cyclone of lies. Caught red-handed.
Was demolished. But I say, Babri hamari masjid thi hai, rahegi.
He's conceded defeat on my program and Nupur is challenging him. On the other side, Nupur is coming back to the debate. 1 minute. Nupur making a quick comeback on the debate. I asked him, is it about the right to pray or is it about breaking a mosque? If he had honesty, if he had humility, he would have said tonight, Arnab, you have caught me red-handed. It is about the right to pray. And I and my leader are constantly lying to the people of this country. But he is not honest. He is not humble. So he won't accept it. Nupur is responding on the debate.
I want to place.
Nupur is responding on the debate. What's going on tonight?
Please allow me, and I please earnestly request Arnab.
It's a strong debate, ladies and gentlemen. Waris, you should listen to her now.
That I need to give
Thank you,
out.
Waris.
Please. Point number one.
I think first I'll make him wait.
Point number one.
Let him stop. Let him stop first. Let him stop. He will not stop if you're speaking.
Please, you have to ask him.
He will not stop if you're speaking. I know him. Psychosomatically, I know that Waris Pathan tends to speak over everybody else. So let us. If we are all quiet for 10 seconds, you see, he'll stop. Can we all be quiet for 10 seconds? He'll stop.
अरे आप तो आरएसएस की शाखा की, आप तो आरएसएस छाप लॉयर हो. आपका नाम वारिस पठान नहीं है. वारिस पठान मेरा नाम है.
I will stop him. You give it to me.
सुनिए बात मेरी अभी.
Proudly so. कम से कम
सुनिए.
ओए वारिस पठान क्या है तू?
You follow.
है क्या तू औकात है?
Arnab, can I please? Arnab, you have to allow me.
Dr. Kapil Kumar, we won't go personal. No personal comments on the debate. No personal comments on the debate. Professor Kumar, restrain yourself. No personal comments. Nupur is responding right now. Nupur is responding on the debate. No, 1 minute. Nupur is responding. Volume up. Thank you, Waris, for some calm on my program tonight. Thank you. Only Waris and Nupur. Only Waris and Nupur. Calm down. We don't want this. I don't want the provocation. Only Nupur and Waris. Only 2 people on the screen. Thank you so much.
But you have to put his fader down, Arnab.
He has to stop.
You have to put his fader down.
I'm requesting him to stop. I only want 2 on the program. I want him to stop.
He's taken over your debate.
Okay.
You've allowed one person to take over the entire debate. Nobody else has been able to speak. That's not fair, Arnab.
I don't want
Point
to lose my
number
Gyan.
No, 1 minute. Nupur, he's got to stop. Now it's not funny. It's got to stop on both sides. No, Waris, thank you very much. I'm putting the timer right now. 30 seconds to each 1 minute. Nupur, Waris, I'm genuinely requesting you, all right? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah.
Please, Arnab.
Yeah.
There
Calm
were
down.
regular prayers being offered in this very spot on the 4th day of Chaitra Navratri. Everybody knows that. A year after the Places of Worship Act 1991 was passed, did Mulayam Singh stop it? So point number 1, it is not as if the petitioners are asking for creation of a new right, because even right now, every year, once a day, on the 4th day of Chaitra Navratri, the kapats open and the prayers to Shringar Gauri are offered, and it is even printed and spoken about in media as well. Point number 2, those who were giving the Hawala of Places of Worship Act 1991 perhaps have not read the Act. They need to read Section 4 of the Places of Worship Act 1991, which clearly says that this act shall not apply to monuments which are categorized. I will read it.
Section 2 of the Placing Worship Act is
Because the
clear.
reality
You cannot change the nature
or
the character of the place of worship
does not allow.
15 August
Please,
1947.
may I, Arnab, you have
It is
to
clear,
please
the
put
section
him
is
down.
clear.
I cannot debate
Several
like this.
times
You
we
want me
have
to
made
leave,
this
I will.
section.
No, nobody leaves the
Arnab, you want
program.
me to
Nobody
leave
needs to leave.
this debate,
Nobody
I will.
needs to leave.
I cannot. No,
Nobody
this is
needs
not
to
fair.
leave.
This is
Everybody
not fair.
needs to stay. Both of you stay
I
on the
cannot
screen
be
right now. You're both on the
heckled
screen.
throughout
Nobody's
my
walking out,
time.
please.
Allow me to speak.
Please calm down. Nobody
Allow
walks
me
out
to
like this.
speak.
Everybody's watching. Millions
Allow
are
me to
watching right
speak,
now.
then.
Please
You
calm
don't
down.
want to listen.
No,
I
Waris,
will
you're
listen.
also heckling her too much. No, Waris, you
not
stop. No, I'm
taking my
requesting you
time
so
to
many times.
speak.
You're not listening. She's getting aggravated and you're continuing. Please stop, Waris. Now, thank you.
Too much.
Please stop. Thande dimag se, please, yeah, for God's sake.
I'm not getting aggravated.
30 seconds. 30
I
seconds.
might
No,
as
but
well
we
show
don't.
in
We
this
need to
place,
focus
but I
back.
am only interested in giving facts, Arnab. And I want to please give out some facts for the benefit of your viewers. 100% Mr. Baris Pathan is trying to behave like a verbal terrorist, but that's what he does, as the Sadhvi rightly say, only attack. Now let's read. Subsection 3 of Section 4 of Places of Worship Act 1991 says, nothing contained in subsection 1 and subsection 2 shall apply to. Now listen to this. Section 4, subsection 3, section A, proviso A. Any place of worship referred to in the said subsections, which is an ancient and historical monument or an archaeological site, or remains covered by the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958, or any other law for the time being in force. And must I make it very clear? Both the Kashi Vishwanath temple and the Gyanvapi complex are covered under these very acts and therefore are exempted from the Places of Worship Act 1991.
No, my point is the Places of Worship Act. I would like to argue. Nopur, give me a minute because I want to go to Professor Kapil Kumar, who's not spoken enough on the program. And my question to Professor Kapil Kumar and Maulana Qadri is on the debate. Last couple of minutes of this heated debate, my question is, Maulana Qadri and Professor Kapil Kumar, I'll give you a minute each. My argument is that how does the 1991 Act apply here, because nobody is talking about converting a mosque into a temple or breaking a mosque or removing a mosque. Prayers were being offered, and even now on the 4th day of the Chaitra Navratri are being offered, and that is not changing the character of the mosque. So how does it change if prayers are offered every day or even every minute? I want Professor Kapil Kumar to take that forward, please. Thank you.
Arnab, the situation is this, that whatever suits them, they try to put the constitution that way. For CAA, Supreme Court orders or act was no issue for them. They had their own constitution. For triple talaq, they had their own constitution. And here they cry for the constitution without reading the provisions of that, which Nupur has just now read to them, and which covers under that. And the problem here is that these people will not accept that there was barbarianism at that time. They still take pride in that barbarianism over there.
No, nobody. Okay, now I get a response. I get a response from Maulana Qadri before I close the debate tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
we are here to maintain the peace and harmony of this country. They have done a mockery of the survey commission. Before the findings were submitted to the courts, they have started a propaganda machinery. Every channel.
Sadhvi is also on the debate. Sadhvi on the left. Sadhvi.
What message they want to say? They want to spoil the whole country.
30 seconds to Sadhvi.
This is how you are doing the same thing.
Yeah. Arnab, I just want to make a final
Sarfraz and Sadhvi on the right. Sarfraz on the right, Sadhvi on the left.
Thank you.
Arnab, my 30 seconds. So what is in the commissioner's report?
I just want to put this final statement here. Among everything that these people like Mr. Kapil Kumar has said, that, you know, they tweak the constitution as it suits them. They reject it when it doesn't. You know, it's absolutely at their convenience. But anybody, be them, be their ancestors or whoever, can somebody.
And ladies and gentlemen, follow the trending and breaking news coverage on this all through the day tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, there is massive national anger as a Muslim scholar brazenly defends sexism on stage, as the chauvinism stands exposed. Is it not time to call out this kind of sexism and also expose the misogyny? Big debate on the other side in a few minutes. Please come back.